to the B tunnels, and Astralis rotate a second man in.
I mean, Astralis are currently flawless on pistol rounds at their time here for spring finals, and they're looking to keep that track record going. Now, Stown could be in hot water here. It will finally get run through, but with 45 seconds left and so much space taken from Astralis, I do like how they've opened in this pistol. It's very in your face. They've taken a lot of control away from Saw, and that's kind of left them with no real estate to play with here other than the upper tunnels. If they do want to try and head out through middle, they're going to have to battle and scrap their way through it. And even though Mutiriz convinces us early on, you'd like to think Device is able to get the better of him. That bomb is quickly transitioning up through the catwalk, and right now, Astralis think this is the B play, but because of Mutiriz here, Saw have got all this extra room to play with, and he even gets away with the kill onto Device. Saw are flipping this one back around. They had no business winning this pistol, but they've ended up with a plant on A, and Mutiriz is on for the ace. One more player to find. Bro tries to run him down, and he will deny Mutiriz the ace. But now he's got to embark on a clutch with no positional advantage for the guy. He's moving into unknown angles all across the map, and so he'll get put down. And those flawless pistol rounds for Astralis are quickly brought to a close to open up Dust 2. The Astralis CT side just gave so much respect to Na'Vi.
Yeah.
And the moment Na'Vi swapped over, they were giving Astralis none of those same, levels of respect. And so it's nice that Astralis are trying to remedy that early on here. We've had aggression into lower tunnels. Now you've got the push up through Cat. This is very well handled in this 4-spy round. Aristos is going to be the guy to try and save the day. Mutir is on a tear, and with a bit of help from Aristos, right now the entire B side of the map is open. Then they're going to chase down this kill over on Cat, and they might come to regret that. Stown somehow gets out with the double. And it's just Story left standing, and they've spotted him. They know where he is. He's dead here.
This is a pug right now. That's what it's feeling like after just 2 rounds of play. I can't believe Astralis.
I think here you're going to see Device a lot more active in how he's trying to approach mid.
Yeah, think about how much control Bit got up catwalk, right? Like the amount of pure entry rounds Bit just dry swung Cat got a kill or a double kill into A.
Oh, another dink.
I'm not worried, bro.
No, I'm not anymore. I'm not anymore.
Vice has this one in his pocket.
Oh my God.
It's fine, there are rifles. They'll swing with a flash. It's done. Business for Astralis. 3-1 up right now on Saw's map pick into this series.
Saw are like on a map they're not super comfortable on, and one that they picked into to exploit their opponent's weakness, but now your opponent is playing a very different game. So this could get hairy. Device, good for the one and done over a long.
Not really expecting 2 players dry swinging that so late in the round, but Saw actually just going for this quick ace split, and it's only Stare down in the pit. Nice kill on the rotation, but other players have made it across. However, Saw in the sight.
That bomb is still all the way back at the long doors.
They know there's probably a second long player, but Cat's fully open. They're going to rotate it round.
There's some big gaps here. And Yabi getting all this space up towards ramp is a huge issue for Mutiriz. It kind of opens him up to the long angle. And they will run down Aristos. Mutiriz helped out by Roman. It's the veteran players of Saw that claw this one back. And that bomb's actually heading over towards B, so they try to play this very safe to Saw. They know that Stare...
Mutiriz sitting at car. No idea for Stare right now. Missed it by being scoped in. Mutiriz can just peek and win this round.
Yeah, as far as he's concerned, why would he be car? So Stare, shot in the back by Mutiriz, who started this one off with a vengeance.
B, you just, let's take Cat then. Bye. Who knows how many more are there. Fake on the mid to B, but this is a Cat hit.
Yeah, but this is them trying to use that Na'Vi-esque T-side against Astralis, and Astralis are very prepared for that. They're quad set up inside of the A site, even having this kind of bait and switch for Bro at the back of Goose. Ujak's not looking the right way, and Story will finally pick up that kill, sure, but it comes so late in the round, and you still have 3 players left to brute force your way through. It's got to be Mutiriz. Pushed up past Gandalf, they're going to move in and clear him, fighting him from the ramp. Mutiriz on a tear, backstab him from Device, and it's Stare to clothesline him and finish the job, putting a stop to Mutiriz's roll. You saw Barry calling for the timeout there in the background.
The advantage there, he catches him with nades out but won't swing. Moving up long very quick.
Device trying to swing this. That's a collateral for Device's orb. He catches them close to the wall. They get skewered by the AWP. Stare hiding out at Gandalf. Be able to put a stop to this bomb plant. The nades fall in just a little bit late, but Story's got a real tall task ahead of him here. Doesn't know about that Gandalf player either, but is able to duck down in time. It's Stare to spam him out and keep that round in check. Astralis, this is a far better looking CT side. That is because of these adjustments on the CT side.
It's a very different game, right? And it's a very pacey game for both teams. This was a fantastic collaborative device as well. They have that top site smoke that gives Saw the, false confidence to move up.
Bro coming in with some upper tunnels aggression. Dude, these were the moves that were never being made yesterday. Bro gets out with one, and that will stop Story moving in with the bomb. You could have had two players just commit to the B play. It at least takes away all the info from the B side of the map, right? And so Astralis have to start moving players over there.
Oh, they weren't very decisive. Aristos was pulling out, or sorry, Story was pulling out to go back to his team, but they wanted to re-hit B, so this Yabby. This could be a retake round for Astralis. He needs to make up his mind, though, if he wants to commit to the mid side or not. He'll go into B. Now in a position where he has to go 1-for-1 at bare minimum. But Car is a powerful angle. 30 seconds to Saw contact into the site. They've got one smoke, but they need to find this entry first.
That's easily done for Yabby. First fight, nice and clean, able to follow up, and now it's just Roman left. Funneled into Yabby, who puts on a show. Beautifully done over at the car, and Astralis are very glad that he made that decision to up and leave mid and commit to the defense of that B site.
I don't even know if they got this info to be certain. Stown is lower. There's no rest for the Wicked right now. Saw just getting pressed into a mulch. Yabby flanking Spawn. It will find that lower player, but Yabby can backstab whenever he wants. Was being considered for a moment, but still got his kill. He'll take it. And this just throws Saw into the loop. They don't know where to go. Nowhere's safe. Matira's in a 1v4. And they are all around him. What a clinical game from Astralis right now. This is not the team we saw yesterday.
Based on what you saw yesterday and trying to exploit this exact, gaps that we were talking about.
Oh, no.
And you're not facing or finding that at all now. It is an entirely different style, an entirely different team that you're up against on a map that you yourself are not super comfortable on. And so they don't have that depth to kind of fall back on here if they're, if you're Saw.
This could be a round, though. They're about to walk into B, and Bro's coming back to clear mid with his team. He won't even win that fight, so every trade is still a disadvantage for Astralis, and they realize now that they've lost B. That's a scout tag as well to make life worse for Stown, as he's put down by Story with 2 shots and Stare in a clutch. He may as well give a go. And they're giving him a chance, pushing through these smokes. Careful, boys. Last of the half here. Stare caught with nades, and that will be it. Saw recover something at the end of their T side, but Astralis are here to play today. Out it goes. Very cool smoke as they explode for a fast mid to B, and there's only one man in the site and no nades to break through. They're going to have to push in. That's a big kill for Stare. He had the bomb. Back to the site. Aristos gets one, but that's not enough as the solo site player, Astralis with a plant and Saw on the clock.
And Stown wants to try and fight this with the dual Berettas. Jumping up, puts himself in the firing line of Story, and so that reclaims the 3-on-3 for now. Stare, quick response, cooked up, but he will fall after the first. It's the device mid-flank that was meant to save the day. It's brought down to this 1v1 as Saw trying to scrap for another pistol round here. They can't find it. Bro locks them out of it. And so Astralis pull up now with a pistol round under their belts. I was just having a little joke.
It's a force buy. They're going for it. Full set, full outlong for Astralis, and they remove that CZ with ease. Scout too far away now, trying to rotate quick. That smoke can come down. Materis gets dinked. Story, no one to boost him here just yet. Just trying to take pot shots through the smoke. They even drop away. And saving is the right call here. Saw no. Oh no! Even the spam on the way out.
Have some form right now. They're approaching the map entirely differently.
With the pace that I expect to see Astralis pull into this gun round. Great long spawns, absolutely making the most of that. Good molly in, but Astralis just explode through. They miss their corner smoke. That does sometimes go wrong. Ujerks gets a double kill off the back of it, but the reswing is what's punished. Stown wants to still give this a go.
Here's the bomb here, so doesn't want to run the risk of falling with that. That would be round over. And right now, you still have stuff to play for here. Astralis have a lot of info from those long fights, right? They know the other two players were trapped over towards long, and so they weren't going to be up in the site in time. And that's given them a huge window of opportunity here to move in up through catwalk. They're going to have a bomb plant. And so we will see Saw faced with a retake. Sure, they're a man up.
I'm worried.
But they don't have control at catwalk. You got two players coming through CT, the other two at long, which are known about. And Astralis have a little bit of time to get set up here.
No kit as well. The clock's already ticking and it's going quick. Device has that cross, but he ducks below as they make it across. Now it's only Stare. 1v3, not out of the realms of possibility here. They have to get this trade-off efficiently. Smoke is perfect, and they find this shot as he peeks through the bloom. Saw win a round, and they find a fifth.
Zero spots them crossing. That little jump lets him know that they are using these smokes.
Oh my God,
he fully burns!
Full blind.
Couldn't see a thing, thought he'd crept out of the molly, but there were two of them down towards ramp. And so that's given the window for Astralis. Bomb plant now found in a 4-on-4. This round might have started with them losing Stare. They're now in a real winning position here. That smoke at least gives Saw a bit of a leg up to try and move through, and a missed shot from Device will help them get up through CT. Aros double kill, and oh God, Device out in the open, gets away with one. It's just Bro, and he can't find the spray.
That was it. That was the kill. Gets that. Probably his round. There's no smoke. It's an AWP in the post plant. Back at the bomb site, using that CT smoke, knowing Astralis are going to peek over the ramp. I do still like that execute, right? Double smoke, double molly, burning out materials with a great flash. But still, Astralis bordering map point, not quite crossing the line. Maybe a B rush will do.
Well, 3 strong here for Saw. Oh, full blind on Aristos, and they're in there alongside him. Roman makes a play through the smoke, gets out with a double kill. They're gonna try and deal with Roman, but he takes a Dane to the grave with him there on that B push. Down him with the backstab will complicate matters. Right now, Saw, they need to pick and choose a battle here. They go hunting for Stown in the bottom of mid, but that gives Device a window to get involved. Missed shot from the Story AWP, and that miss, that one's unforgivable. Had Device on a silver platter, and it gives Device the time to flick back around and move Astralis onto map point.
Has felt like one of Saw's weakest points in the last few months, right? Story having, form issues, and when he's playing great, it's really felt in the server like any powerful AWPer that doesn't feel like he's consistently this world-beating AWP player. And
I think Saw as well are normally very good at grouping in moments like that. Like the moment they learned that Stown was mid or Device was alone B, I thought they were going to all in one of those fights, but instead they got split up, and that gave Astralis the window. I don't think they make that mistake on a different map.
Ujerks is in trouble, and Molotov's trapped him in a grave, a shallow one as well. Stown digs it deeper, shovels out on long. They are just throwing stuff around this corner. Story, now's your chance, but Device has the gap on the smoke, and he grabs that kill back. That should signal the end of the map. 2 pistols remain, and Astralis, with a smile on their face, struck their stuff up long to close their opponent's pick. They don't even break a sweat.
AWP retrieved for Aristos, but he loses his teammate right away, and so the beginning of the end here on Saw's map pick of Dust 2, just Aristos left to find, and even though that no-scope lands, he can't take this any further. Surely they're all around him, they're up on the catwalk, and they'll go swinging in to put a stop to Saw's Dust 2, with Inferno coming up next. Astralis in fighting form. They're feeling good as they right their wrongs from Dust 2 yesterday.
Saw might have thought that there was an opportunity for a punish with that Dust 2.
They're going to try and pop in Roman. They want to try and run him down over at spawn. He gets out with the first, but goes no further. And now Stown's just going to hang out here, try to cut off these players in rotation. He will get fought by Ujerks, since that kind of leaves Stown on an island. Aristos finds him. He wanted to assemble that boost, or at least Aristos did, but Ujerks had other ideas. Gonna group and move in through the ruins, getting out over towards Coffin, and Bro back turn. Instead, him and Yabi try to fight in towards the spawn, attempting to take real estate away from Saw. Bro will manage the trade. Device taps out one more, but he will fall after that. As a Saw hop on this bomb, it's another pistol round found for the Saw squad.
I like the decision to not boost there because it's not like they have the timing of looking to keep tight trades as they walk 4 players out mid. Yabi in the apartments, but they don't have a flash. For the apps, it goes out long. Story's not blind, but he loses the fight. And Astralis wrapping this site.
Yeah, Nade does some good damage, but MP9 fighting from the pit. Not ideal. Stair deeged out after one. And Mutiris is run down. It's Stairs Deagle. Delivering on all fronts here. Stoun's even upgraded onto the Galil. And so Saw, they were hoping to get off to a hot start. Well, that now lies with Roman to try and offer up the goods in this clutch.
Nope.
He was about to get given another fight over towards Long if he hung around just a moment longer, but he's already headed for the hills, and so Astralis on their force buy immediately respond.
Very impressive round. I don't know how Stair gets that second kill in the site, but just jumping around the boxes from long side, clean entry, and not the guns for the job. That's why force buys are still so lethal on T side, right? Because well-timed smoke, but they're going to go through it right now. They're already top B, chasing this triple setup. Boost could be nice, but with an entry that clean, Saw are in trouble. I don't know if they'll expect a third. Oh, pre-spam comes in. Bit of damage. Still 5-7 waits inside of the smoke. Can find a gap over the top. Stair stops him in his tracks. 4 on 2, and there's still a lurk to get rid of this last 8 player. Easily done by Astralis. Clinical game right now. Just walked through that deep mid smoke. They know how much respect they're getting right now. Forcing it, in fact. Nade's going alongside. Bro runs the smoke into his own teammate's Molotov and still gets that kill. Matiris is just in the open. That's a push. That's a big entry. Aros gets back out, but it's only thanks to Bro that he escapes. Not overplaying that one. It's U-Jerks on long, trading out. Bro hits his nade into the pit. And a 3-on-2 ensues where Saw once again get aggressive. They catch a good timing, clear out a lot of the map, but that needs to free up Roman right now. He needs to rotate. Not sure what he's waiting for. And Stoun's going to hear this as well.
Oh, the smoke's good. And if they try to call his bluff here and play through that, that's kind of what Roman wants.
Oh,
they blow it open and they catch him crossing.
Sick.
Lovely stuff. The smoke breaks today for Astralis have been very powerful. You had the device collateral back on Dust too.
The idea of nading a smoke on a defuse or just anything late round, because CTs have such an incentive to hold on to smokes on a map like Inferno as well. Just a nice mid-take there for Astralis. Fearless. The fact that Device is just walking through that mid-smoke.
It's like, bro, don't talk to me about that. You pick whatever you want.
He was DMing on Dust too. That's where we ended up. And Stair, he's playing deathmatch right now as well, spraying that mid-smoke. Another break, Harry. They just pop that HE and they win the round. Okay, a little awkward for Stoun. A little awkward for Stair. Are we biting off more than we can chew, or do Astralis have the grills?
Go back to basic. They do this a lot, usually, which is the kind of triple short setup where you have like a player under porch, player boosted porch. That leaves one extra angle open for Astralis to worry about. Roman opens up with the MP9. U-Jerks might fall here, but Aros makes a play through the smoke, and even as Device trades that out, it's kept this one even in the 2v2. Saw could be onto something here. Story fires off from the spawn. They don't know where Mutiris is. Early on the rotate, they hold for him, but Mutiris wins that fight, and so now it's just Device. The captain's got a clutch for Astralis, and Device moves forward, but he can't get past Mutiris on the other side. Finally, this streak that Astralis have been on has been broken.
First round since the pistol. They'll take what they can get.
Well, you might think, like, how did they even end up with the stack over towards B? The whole stack is facilitated by the fact that they hold on to mid in the early stages of the round, so they know Astralis aren't out in top middle. That's not the security they've had in previous rounds on the CT side.
Got a lot of control. This play has to come through a B eventually, and there it is. Dodge by the tip of the roof. Stown plays that position perfectly, and Roman just goes in on his own. Wasn't blind. It was by design. Stown on 1 health, gets out. They loop for a 5-on-2 in the A site. Zora have done a great job of holding on to util, but they need to make it work. They need to use it well as Astralis set up for this A hit.
Oh, that's brutal. And so now the entire A-site defense falls to Astralis's down in the pit. He's trying to play mind games by pre-dropping that smoke in big pit and hiding over here in mini. But bro does not fall for his mind tricks, man. He quickly clears Astralis out of mini pit.
Down again.
Ujax and Story have got to try and save, but it's down on the 1 HP hunt.
Oh.
Story, that's the AWP removed.
Well, he's dead, one way or another. They will find him. 5 players on the hunt. Ah! This just must feel devastating for Saw. I can't imagine. Okay, 30 seconds. Yabi blocked. This is looking good. That's the bomb. He didn't see it. Maturius gets in time.
Yeah, makes it into the site. Now you've got 2 players entrenched. The molly doesn't miss this time. It's that will force a fight out. Ujerks up and over the boost, finds 2 on the Deagle, and they shouldn't be ready for Mutiris as that 3rd player that they were never prepared for. Him crossing makes all the difference. Yabi left too far away. And so Saw with that early 3rd man rotate over towards B.
Clean. Even this is a little scary for a moment, but
it leaves them with 1 man in this round, last of the half, left as the sole defender of this B site. Ujerks has got to put on a show. In the meantime, Yabi's even backstabbing the players as they try and rotate out A, so the rotates are slow here. No one's going to be in B to help Ujerks. He is all alone. Yabi will fall. And so that at least allows for these rotates to come in, but there's hesitancy among Saw. They don't know how deep Astralis got on the back of that B hit. So they reroute in through bottom middle. That's where the device AWP gets to be involved. And so Astralis are gunning for 9 on their T side to close out this first half of Inferno. And it's Device with that AWP from Spawn looking to bring it home for the Danes. Just Mutiris left to beat, and Stown will deal with him. It is a crazy dominant T side put forward from Astralis.
And the series crumbled from there on in for Astralis. This is a different team today. Oh, the setup couldn't be better. 3 apartments ready for this push. Glocks come running and gunning. Julie Stafford in the back, double for Stown. He shot as well in the behind. The device gets hidden inside of the site. And so despite this double entry, they slow it down, which only allows time for Stair to get in position to assist.
Ooh. A little tease for Device there. Oh. He's got no problem finishing off Story. And so now it's just Mutiris and Ujerks left up in this one. They're going to quickly rotate away. It feels nice to see a CT side like that, though. Fighting them early before they get out in middle. Who would have thought that that might make it easier? Yabi already rotates back over to B, and so he's got the info about this repos ahead of time, meaning Device and Co. are already on the rotate round. Spinning, but not winning for Mutiris. It's got to be Ujerks to deliver in the clutch, and he's spotted, caught out in the open. Device puts up 2, and with Astralis winning the pistol, they are but rounds away from recovering from that slow start yesterday.
And there is only 1 smoke.
You literally didn't see this once in the first half. And already the results are looking great for Astralis. There's that re-smoke going in after they take the advantage.
This could go very wrong for someone here on the smoke fade. Playing with fire. Mutiris gets burned.
Oh, and that is brutal. Yeah. The death of Mutiris over at short actually kind of pulled his teammates' attention over to that smoke. And so if anything, it made Device's position even stronger. And now they know where Aristos is. The one gun he can find is an MP9, so really his best bet maybe just to fly solo on the tech. See what he can do. He tries to fake the drop down. I don't think Astralis have fallen for that. They're even holding on to him through the apartments, so they stick the landing up against the force spy, and it's damn near flawless. Only one player falling for the Astralis squad. If you had to pinpoint a time, it feels like the Major just removed so much confidence from this team. So many of the ways that they look to play the game now feel scared, and I don't like that. And oftentimes they look way worse for it. They're often relying on gambles that they very rarely get right.
Yeah. It's not even, in my eyes, in Soar's hands. Astralis are playing to win. And they've got it in the palm of their hand. Flash down bottom B, does nothing to Stound. Almost unaffected, finding the opening kill. And Astralis, a stone's throw away from OVO Arena Wembley. Serious trying to get that revenge kill, but they're going to speed up towards A, where Astralis already are 3 strong, with Yabby coming back on long side. Aristos looking for a pick and kill, but Device playing tuck. They've walked this top mid smoke every round of this half. How well is it going to go? Could catch this kill. Oh, the turn is so awkward. Looking back to check the smoke, Device gets his headshot as well, and it's come crumbling down, torn apart. Astralis are right there.
It was one of the coolest Cinderella stories that we look to have at the start of this season. After that turnaround back at the RMRs, they turned heads, they went to the Major, they had big dreams of finally realizing the goals of guys like Mutiris and Roman, who have been in the Portuguese team for a long time now. And right when they were close to realizing those dreams, it all got snatched away, and since that point, Soar have looked like a shell of their former selves. The clock about to strike midnight on the Cinderella season of Soar, as they are churned up at the top of Banana and eliminated from the Blast Spring Finals. Astralis battle on, and we'll be seeing them take to the stage in the OVO Wembley Arena.